our country has some beautiful highways out there and some deadliest roads filled with potholes, and that's the reason why we Indians like SUVs. And we having with us today is something special which can go off-road, and it is just like a cakewalk for it, and also make your highway ride smooth and comfortable. And this is the 2023 version of the Skoda Kodiaq, just a minor facelift. But before I tell you what it is all about, and big shout out to MAHAVIR Skoda for sending this car. And if you are looking for a Skoda car, I'll just drop the details in the description. Go check it out, and you know what, you can get the car as soon as possible. So go and book your car right away. And this is the face of the car. Looks very aggressive with this piano blacks and chrome elements over here. Big Skoda logo right here. And this is not the radar. Skoda has discontinued the radar and ADAS functions for the Indian variant, and it got 360-degree parking camera, and here is the front parking camera, front parking sensors, and beautiful, isn't it? And the headlight looks sharp and edgy. It says Skoda crystal lighting over there, and it has some projectors, DRLs, which converts to the indicator as well, and headlight washers, and it also offered with cornering light function. And right below is the air curtain for more aerodynamics. And this is the side profile of the car. Looks very beautiful, isn't it? And it has some chrome finishing right here to give that premiumness, and it is offered in 3 variants: Style, Sportline and LNK, Lauren and Clement. And the mirrors have this auto dimming function, and here you can see the parking camera with the pedal lamp, and you can also have this Skoda light here projecting in the night. And for the 2023 version, you can see this door guard thingy, which will open automatically when you open the door, and it automatically closes when you close the door. Cool, isn't it? This is the wheels of the car. It is offered with 235, 55, 18-inch, and look at those alloys. Looks beautiful. I love it. And also it is offered with disc at all the ends. And coming to the rear of the car, as you can see at the first glance, you can see this big Skoda lettering right here with Kodiaq and 4x4 badging, reverse parking camera with parking sensors, and here you can see this honeybee kind of texture with reflectors, and the chrome lining right here to give that premium appeal. And there is no exhaust, fake stuff happening. The rear exhaust is underneath the car, and you know what, you can open this with a swipe, and here you have a 200 liters of boot space, and if you want, you can recline the seats and you can make it as much you want. And to close this with just press of a button, hassle-free things, right? Premium cars do offer this. And right here you can see the spoiler right here blacked out, and these are the 2023 upgraded one. Finlets offered at both the ends for more aerodynamics, and colored in black to give that sporty appeal. It has some sensors which will unlock automatically, which is cool, right? And getting in and out is very easy, and you know what, it has 3 memory functions. So I have been setting to my adjust, so which is quite nice, and it is powered by 12-way electric adjustable seats, and it has lumbar support. Everything is quite nice and very easy to operate, and the pedals are sporty enough with that chrome finishing, and the steering has this function, reach and rake as well, and you can adjust as per your requirement, which is kind of cool. And the steering wheel design is a hit or a miss kind of design, because few might like and few might not like it, but I'm loving it. Onto the right, you can see these piano blacks right here, which continues onto the dash, which gives even more premiumness to the car. And there is no hard plastics as such. Triple tone kind of design is very much cool indeed. Here you get to see some stitchings right here, and everything is soft, I would say. Piano blacks and the beige design. Yeah, here you can feel some hard kind of plastic, but yeah, very much premium thingy. And here is the cool glove box, which you can store water, cool drinks, whatever you want. And this is something where you can store the documents, which is kind of cool, I would say. Auto dimming rear view mirror, auto dimming side mirrors, of course, gives that premium feel. And here you get to see the sunroof, of course. Yeah, it is opened, of course. I'm closing right now. And it also has this sun blind, and it has this anti-pinch function as well. And also it got voice commands as well. But before we go into that, here is the light placement with mirror, of course. and the same case here. And here are plenty of light functions and all. And coming to the instrument cluster, it looks very sporty indeed. It has some 3D graphics as such. If the door is open, it shows which door is opened and whatnot. Plenty of information right here. You can change the dials, of course, and which looks very premium. And here is the horn. Yeah, this is how it sounds. And this is the 8-inch infotainment system, where you can access by pressing these buttons. These are touch, of course, but these are not integrated in the screen. And this is for the audio, and this is to switch between the dials and stuff. And here you can go to the car settings, and you can have plenty of options to choose in. And it has this ambient lighting feature where you can set up to 10 colors, which is kind of cool, I would say, and plenty of other options as well. And coming to the instrument cluster, here you have plenty of modes, and what I like is here you can see the navigation, of course, and there are multiple dials. Yeah, my favorite is this thing. If you rev, you can see, you can redline, of course. It has plenty of options to do, and we have cruise control as well. Coming to the sound, it is offered with Canton speakers, 12 speakers with one subwoofer, which performs really reliable. And let's hear right away. Yeah, beautiful, isn't it? And coming below is my personal favorite feature, where you can set your temperature personally. It has 3-zone climate control, where the driver can set his temperature, and the co-passenger, and the pillions as well. And here is the dial. I'm setting my seat to 17 degrees, and I'm setting the co-passengers to 21. So this seat gets 21 degrees temperature, and here I'll be getting 17 degrees, which is cool feature, I believe. And coming below, where you can set the fan speed and stuff, and here is the auto function like start stop system activation. And this feature helps you wherein you put into the park, so it will turn off automatically, and as you press onto the brake, it turns on automatically, which is kind of cool. And it has this self park assist as well. And here is the 360 view of the camera, which is kind of cool again. And hazard lights, lock system, passenger airbags, and it has this feature called, you can turn off the airbag function for the co-passenger as well. And here is the armrest, where you can adjust as per your requirement the levels, and this thing also moves front and back, kind of cool. And here plenty of storage space to store and whatnot. This is the wireless charging pad with 12-volt charging socket and 2 Type-C ports as well. And coming to the gear lever, it says Skoda 4x4. This is the DSB transmission with 7-speed automatic transmission. And here is the electric parking brake, traction control off-road buttons. And here it got plenty of modes, as you can see: Eco, Comfort, Normal, Sport, and Individual, where you can set as per your requirement, which is kind of cool again. And also it has snow mode. When you are in snow, you can play with that as well. And off-road mode specially, and auto function as well. Getting in, yeah, it feels kind of comfortable, and the driver seat is positioned to my driving position, and this is the minimum recline angle, and this is the maximum recline angle. Yeah, you can recline like this, and it has this sun blinds over here and handles to grab on, and knee room is kind of adequate, and the thigh support is plenty enough. And also you can adjust the seat like this, and here is the armrest with 3 cup holders, and these are the 3 headrests. And you know what, for the 2023 version you get this neck rest, wherein if you are in off-road and if you want to have a nap, you can rest your head like this with no hassle, which is kind of cool. And this massive panoramic sunroof gets in lots of airy feel into the cabin. Yeah, here is the magazine holders, and everything is quite nice, I would say. And at this center, for the middle passenger, it might be a challenge to be here because of the big hump right here, because it is a 4x4 car. And here you get to see 12-volt charging socket, and here you can control the temperature as well, fan speed and whatnot. And now it's time to get back, but those are for the children, and let's try getting in. Getting in and out would be a challenge for me, because these seats are for the children. Move it right away, and oh my god, let me just fold the seats. Yeah, I cannot recline it back more. Yeah, this is what I can expect. If I sit here, the front passengers may feel discomfort, and here there is no under thigh support, there is no knee room, there is no headroom. If I sit here for at least 10 to 20 kilometers, I may die, you know. This is for children itself, and here you get to see adjustable headrests for both the seats, and here is the seat belt as well. In terms of safety, everything is quite nice, I would say. And here are the pocket holders, and also a hook, and also a charging socket for the boot, of course. And guys, onto the road to drive this machine, and it got plenty of modes on offer. DSG gearbox, which is quite nice. And before we discuss further, let's launch this. Yeah, into manual, traction control off, and into sports mode. Yes, into sport, and revving the motor. Here we go. Woohoo! Yeah, 180 horses kicks in, and it's really fun to drive, and it got paddle shifters as well, so you can play with this. Like, you know, if you are a like-minded enthusiast, you can play with this car. And 320 Nm of torque push you back to the seat, which is quite nice, I would say. But they would have given a more power and torque in this 2023 version. And internally, it is now BS6 compliant, which means it is now 4.2% more fuel efficient, which means quite a good thing, I believe, as the earlier version has limited units, as of course this car is not made in India. It's a CB unit, yeah, complete build unit, which comes to the Indian market, and that's the reason why Skoda has cost cutted the ADAS features to make things better. But as we Indians, we love ADAS, and nowadays every possible, like 15 to 20 lakh range cars also offered with ADAS. They would have given the ADAS features for the Indian variant as well, and that would be a great option to buy this car. And we have dedicated mode button right here. You can choose plenty of modes as well: eco, comfort, normal, sport, and right now we are into sport, and individual, where you can customize the things. Like let me just show you into the mode individual, and we have some great features, steering and everything we can adjust into that, and we can customize our requirements, and then we can launch it again. Yeah, pretty nice, I would say. And there is this another mode, snow mode, of course. When you are driving it in snow, just you can opt for that as well. And the adrenaline kicks in you when you downshift and red lines and give it a pace. Yeah, pretty nice, I would say. And the brakes are, of course, powerful because it is offered with 4 discs, which works really nice and good. And coming to the heart of the matter, which means engine, of course, it is a 2-liter 4-cylinder unit making 180 bhp of power, and also 320 Nm of torque, which kicks in and puts you back to the seat. So lovely engine, but they would have given more power and torque. And one more thing, which is the major upgrade, is of course the units. As I said earlier, it's a CBU unit. So earlier in 2022, when it was launched in 2022 January, I think so, yeah, in those time they have arranged like 2000 to 2500 units, but those cars were sold in just 20 days. So that's the reason why Skoda has decided to offer 750 units per quarter, which means 3000 units per year. And as it belongs to the monocoque chassis, it does there is no much of a body roll. It has body roll, but it is quite decent, I would say, and it is not much like an off-roader which comes with a ladder frame chassis. So it is quite nice and it is more capable enough. But if you are looking for an off-roader extreme kind of stuff, so you can go for the Fortuner or the Meridian. And if you are looking for a car which goes off-road with ease and also performs on the highways, so this is the best option for you. So yeah, it is pretty nice, and it is offered in 3 variants. And this is all about the new 2023 Skoda Kodiaq. A minor facelift, but matters a lot. And if you are looking to get one, and there are only 3000 units per year, which means a lot of bookings already have happened. And if you are looking to book one, or rather buy one, and I'll just drop the details, so you can just contact them and book the car, or you can have it tested as well. And if you want faster deliveries, hurry up guys, just go and contact them and you will get the car sooner.